Hey my voodoo lovers and voodoo dolls, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new, please consider subscribing if you enjoy content like this. It's free and it's easy, and plus we'll have a lot of fun together. Voodoo Love TV is a variety channel. Not only do we do paranormal psychic videos, we also do music covers, original music, makeup tutorials, contact lens reviews, fragrance videos, drama videos from time to time, and so much more. So hopefully you won't get bored, and neither will we. Now before we get into the video, I want to give a quick shout out to Sloan Bella. If you don't know who she is, she's an amazing psychic and astrologer. She has an awesome YouTube channel. I'll link her channel and her website down below. I also want to take a moment to offer Sloan and her family my deepest and sincerest condolences for the loss of her youngest son, Keith Bella. He was only 24 years old and was killed in a hit-and-run motorcycle accident. So if you can please take the time to show your love and support in your prayers, in your thoughts, and if you can share the hashtag justice for Keith Bella, that would be awesome. So for those of you that are new here, I'm a born psychic medium. I'm not a career psychic. I don't practice as a professional psychic because it is very, very time consuming and energy draining. I choose to take that time to pursue my career of choice. With that being said, I'm a professional actor, singer, and performer. I do have to say that all psychics are different, and there is no specific way how we get our information. Information for me can come in spurts or waves through visions, apparitions, really deep intuition or disembodied voices. Yes, guys, I'm also clairaudient. Also, information comes to me like a movie and sometimes like snapshots. But most of the time, it's through trance channeling. Basically, I'm a sleeping psychic. Okay, guys, let's dive in deep now to the psychic realm. So, I've had a few requests to channel Sushant Singh Rajput. I'm sorry if I'm butchering the name, I'm so sorry. I personally didn't know who he was, so I looked him up on Wikipedia. I pasted his wiki bio down in the description box, so check that out. So Sushant did accomplish a lot in his short lifetime, a lot more than any other people living on this earth currently. He lived his life as he saw fit and to the fullest. He loved his family, his career, and even loves science. In particular, astronomy and astrophysics. Just like me, I love astronomy and astrophysics too. Neil deGrasse Tyson, woo woo. He was a very spiritual, highly elevated, loving Aquarius Capricorn cusper. He was born January 21st. We actually share the same number. I was born September 21st. Now, I get that Sushant was a free thinker. He fought injustice and he fought for the rights of others. He was very ahead of his time. He was very clever and had innovative ideas. On the other hand, I have a feeling that he was a bit of a rebel and his actions angered a lot of people. I also feel like he was protective over the ones he loved. It was not of his will to die. Again, it was not of his will to die. I get that he was suicided. For those of you that don't know, that's a term used for someone that was murdered, but their death was staged as a suicide. So my intuition leads me to believe that Sushant was suicided, indeed. Now, he showed me a vision of him walking up the entrance stairs of a beautiful building. It was nighttime, around 8 p.m. The building has heavy glass entrance doors, and the lobby had beautiful light bulbs or multiple light fixtures on the ceiling, kind of like marquee lights. The color of the lights were yellow or golden yellow. Very, very beautiful lights. He was wearing a camel color leather jacket, or it seems to be leather, with a pair of dark jeans. As he walks into the lobby of this building with white or beige marble floors, there is an elevator to his right-hand side. This building might be an upscale hotel or a high-end apartment complex. I'm looking at him through the eyes of what seems to be a stalker. From what I see, there seemed to be somebody following him into the building. They're right behind him. As I'm seeing, they're right behind him. The guy is wearing like a hoodie across the street from the building. I'm getting the color gray hoodie. The street was actually more like an avenue in a big city. Think of an avenue like 34th Street in New York City. I've never been to India, so I don't know where this could be. I'm pretty sure, though, it was the capital city or a big city like Mumbai. So the stalker was a man. As I looked through their eyes, I immediately felt that it was a male energy. So there was a living shadow person following him, which leads me to believe they had a dossier on him. They had files and documents on him. Whoever sent or hired this stalker or hitman out to follow Sushant, he, she, or they were keeping tabs on everything he did. The people he was connected to, his career, and his other businesses outside of the entertainment industry. Guys, this is big. This is so much bigger than what the Indian media is saying or allowed to say. Sushant knew too much, or he had recently found out something nefarious about his business partners or business investors. I feel like Sushant confronted them and wanted to pull out immediately. He wanted nothing to do with what they were doing. Guys, this is huge. It's massive. I keep hearing money laundering, and I don't want to say it, but I'm going to have to, okay? Because I keep hearing that too. I'm also hearing human trafficking. This is huge. This means that there was corruption that he was completely unaware of and wanted out. I heard the word distractions. I'm interpreting that the media is using other stories to distract from the truth that only a few, very few, a handful of people know. This is a massive cover-up. I see corruption and people at the very high levels getting paid to shut up. It's like shut up or we'll shut you up. I guess Bollywood is very much like Hollywood in more ways than one. He wants all of his fans to stay vigilant and to not believe the distractions. He appreciates each and every one of you, and to be true to yourselves. I keep hearing be true to yourselves, always be true to yourselves. I also heard friend, the word friend. Someone did tell me that his ex-manager died a week before Sushant. In another vision, I saw a pregnant female. I'm assuming it was her because she was there in spirit. When Sushant passed away, she was there. There were two female presences at the time he stepped outside of his body. One was an older, very, very loving woman and had a beautiful energy, and the other is a pregnant young lady, also has a loving energy. This pregnant young lady, while she was alive, she was hanging out or had feelings for two other younger men, but not at the same time. They're both also in the entertainment industry. These two young men are in the entertainment industry. She's letting me know that she did not commit suicide. It was all a haze and everything happened quickly. I keep hearing it wasn't by my hand, it wasn't by my hand. Same thing with Sushant. I get that his body was moved before they found him. They staged his suicide. That's what I keep getting. I believe he was choked before his body was actually hung on the ceiling or staged that way. He says that they are trying to put the blame on other people. People he knew very, very well and he was very close to. Those people are just false people. Don't let that be a distraction. They were false people. Basically, people that are conned into taking the blame or paid to take the blame. These powerful people that hide in the shadows are not going to get convicted, at least not anytime soon. You have to dig deeper. The people who wanted him dead are at the very, very high up. Their hand is hidden. I keep seeing a hand that keeps doing this, a black hand that's hidden. Okay, those higher ups paid out cops, maybe paid out the CBI, which is India's version of our FBI here in the US. Listen guys, all government organizations all over the world are corrupt, so this does not surprise me at all. He says the authorities are under pressure, running around in circles. It sounds like a conspiracy, but it's not. You have to look deep. I'm getting Jeffrey Epstein vibes. I'm also getting that he was strong and not depressed. Sushant was not depressed. I'm hearing story. I keep hearing story over and over again. I am assuming that the depression issue was a story. Something made up to cover up. I honestly never got that he was legitimately depressed. Sad maybe sometimes, the way any other human would get sad. Well, unless you're a psychopath. But obviously that's not the case with him. I don't get that he was ever clinically depressed. And for those of you that know about psychology, know what I'm talking about. He was not clinically depressed. Now, Sushant has crossed over and his soul is very elevated. He can cross dimensions and open doors between the here and there, and that is awesome. That's a beautiful thing. He tells me that it's finally great to see the universe and the cosmos. He says we're all part of it. Yes, sir. Yes, we are. I love that. We are all part of the cosmos. If you enjoyed this video, please consider sharing it to people who might benefit from this information. It's very important. A lot of you DM'd me, emailed me to do this video, and I want to mention one specific comment that caught my attention, and it was by I Am Only Human, I believe. He left me a message. I think it was in my Selena video or the Naya video, one of those two. But I want to thank him because it was a beautiful experience connecting with Sushant. There needs to be justice for Sushant, so hashtag justice for Sushant. I hope you loved this video, and if you did, like, share, and subscribe. I love you guys. Please stay safe out there. Thank you. Bye. See you in the next one.